He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Hakimi. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And somehow he has kept that out. Pessina! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. This looks promising. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pessina. Now it's Patania. And he's running through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Cantona. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, what can they make of this? Serginho, and he's been shifted off it. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 28. Numero 8, lasciano il campo per il numero 26, il numero 14, Pedro Biang.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Keeper is right behind it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Pedro Obiang. Just a quarter of an hour to play. To Pedro Obiang. He was under real pressure there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldinho. Some good work on the right flank here. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Guardiola. Cantona.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And here's Beckham. And he's taking no chances there. Threads one in. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. Patania. Brilliantly cut out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's tried one! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
I think we're just about done here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pessina. Some resolute defending there. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Cantona. Cross from Hakim. Big header! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played with finesse. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Spread out to the left. Now it's Beckham. And he's picked out the run. It's Van Basten! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
First quarter of an hour gone. That's a sharp pass. And it's Akpa Akpro. No way he was going to let him past. Looking for options for move. Goes for a shot! He's scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
Ronaldinho! go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bradaric. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham picks it up out wide. Bernard. Great vision, and he was quick to react. He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho. And this is Ronaldinho. Chance, surely! And he's there to get it away. Has a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bernard. Cantona demonstrating his defensive quality there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Akpro. Gagliardini. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bernard. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! Van Basten. Knocks it into space. Van Basten showed plenty. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And there they are.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gagliardini. Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And Gagliardini. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He can get that clear. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And it's played in. Decent chance! Sensational from Joe Linton! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back.